Hi Scorpio, welcome. It is time for a general reading for all of you Scorpios out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Just a general reading, throwing it out there to the universe for whatever message it is that you Scorpios need to hear. That's what I'm going to read. So take what works, leave what doesn't. We always know when a reading resonates and when it does not. So we also know that energies can be reversed. So that being said, let's see what the universe has in store for all of our Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs at this time for the current energies. For all of our Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Scorpio. Alright, let's see. Alright, you ready? Here we go. Overall energy. Oh, that was quick. Ooh, the Devil reversed. So I think you let go of something. I mean, you should be proud of yourself. I think you let go of something that energetically was not good for you. If you haven't let go of it, I think you're starting to really look at it and work towards that. So if there's something that you're doing, Scorpio, that's just not healthy for you, I think you're starting to pay attention to that and try to release it. You know that in the end, you're going to feel much happier by doing so. So let's see what else is going on. Let's get some cards down on the table before we get too ahead of ourselves. You may be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, another water sign. Could be a Sag. Could be a Earth sign, a Capricorn. There's a little confusion in your world. A little confusion regarding a relationship. Because I think you're involved with somebody that you know ultimately is not very good for you. You struggle with this, you know, because there's a push-pull energy of, I know I should walk away, but a part of me wants to stay. And there's a little bit of that going on. Alright, oof. Okay. Cards are flying. I know there's one that I put back in the deck that's reversed. So let's see who that is. Oh, there's a few of them. Anything else? Nope. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. Alright, the confusion continues. Oh my goodness. Alright, so Scorpio, yeah. You know, there's somebody you're involved with. I mean, here they are. I mean, the two of you, you can connect. You feel like you're really connected to this person. There's a part of them that just totally makes you happy. But you know, the thing about it is that as much as you love this person and you love to be around them, you know that there's something about it that is just not good, and that confuses you. You know, we have the Two of Swords reversed and the Two of Wands reversed. It's like, you know that you need to make a decision and move on. We do have the Knight of Wands over here. And just kind of let go and just start the healing process. But there's another part of you that is still trying to make it work. You know? I mean, you're still trying to make it work. You know, you sit very unsure and uncertain about all of this. And you know that as soon as you walk away from this, that, you know, you'll gain control of your life again. You'll feel better again. All of this confusion goes away. But there's a part of you that just can't let go because of this bond that the two of you share. And that, I think, is the hardest part, is like, you don't understand why you have such a connection to this person, especially when you know that they're not good for you. Right? That's a hard one. That's a real hard one. All right, what else do we have for our Scorpios? Yeah, I mean, emotionally, you know that the best thing you need to do is to just move on. But there's a part of you still holds out hope. All right, let's go back to that connection. You guys have this connection. Maybe you guys are really like telepathic with each other, or, you know, something of that. But, you know, you put a lot of effort into something that you don't get anything back. Nothing. You might be involved with an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Oh, yeah. So emotionally, Scorpio, you're really confused because there's a part of you that holds out hope. There's a part of you that knows that the best thing for you to do is to move on. So in your head, you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do? So you do nothing. You do nothing until options start to present themselves, or until somebody else shows up into this person's world, who starts to give them attention, and then, oh my God, your jealousies just kind of go through the roof. So, yeah, I think you've got to get control of your emotions and end this conflict that you have. If you know you need to walk away from a situation or a relationship or a person who is not good for you, then you need to do that. But, if you're going to hang in there and not cut the ties completely, it's going to keep you from, moving on. So, yeah, you love this person, Two of Cups. You guys have this connection. That's why you hold out hope. I think if you're not seeing them, if you guys have split up, and because I don't get the sense you're married to them. I get the feeling that you would love to be married to them, but that's not good either. But there's some stalking going on, because somebody's waiting for an opportunity to step in. Because I think you both feel this way. This is not a one-sided feeling. I think you both feel the same way about each other, and you both know that you're not good for each other, but you are good for each other. I think this is what they call star-crossed lovers. And I think I just did a reading that I labeled star-crossed lovers. But whoever it is, they're stalking you. They're watching you. They're watching everything you do. So they've got their eye on you. Because again, you guys are really connected. But I think one person in this equation is very much of a disappointment. We'll call it a disappointment. They're not who you thought they were going to be. Yeah, you have this really amazing connection with them, but at the same time, they're just not the person who you thought they were. You know how like sometimes you hook up with people and boy, you've been after them and chasing after them and just, oh my gosh, months of going on back and forth, back and forth. And then you get together and you're like, oh, you're that way? Oh. Anyway, I think, there's been some clarity that's come. You're starting to see people differently. And I think you see that you're better off on your own. You're happy single. You can handle it. Single, you don't have to worry about hurting anybody. You can do whatever it is you want to do. And now you're in a healing phase. Because again, this whole connection with this person, it was intense. But now you're on your own. You said your piece, and it's time for you to heal and put this to an end. So, one thing I'm picking up with you is that this is a cycle with you where dramatic ending. Oh my gosh, it's like, you can't just walk out the door. It's like this huff and puff and, slamming doors and I hate you and this and that kind of thing. I think you said that on the way out, or maybe they said it to you on the way out. But I mean, that's the kind of energy that I feel happened between the two of you. And I think it's a cycle that the two of you have done this before. But this time I think it's going to stick. This time I think it's real. I think this time you know that you can't keep playing this game with this person, especially when you may be wanting something a little bit more. This person may be a Libra. They might have Libra in their chart. But I think what you want now is a more balanced type of a relationship, not one that is always was done behind closed doors. People didn't know. You didn't want people to know. People might not have approved. You don't want a relationship like that. What you want is something that is more solid and grounded. But you're not willing to just be done with this person. So I feel like what you need to do, Scorpio, is just take some time apart. Follow your intuition. Take some time apart just to process, if for nothing else, just process. so that you can really get a handle of your real feelings, because, there's a part of you that says, oh, well, we're so connected. And then there's the other part of you like, oh my God, this is awful. So I think, there's a little confusion around that, and your intuition, again, you are one of the most psychic signs of the chart, so I think you need to follow your intuition. And if you know that breaking away is the best thing, then do it. But somebody here has a lot of ego, has a lot of pride, and there's a little selfishness. I think that's noted, because on the selfish side, you love this energy, right? Bad boy, bad girl energy, but there's new opportunities for you. So I think it'd be best if you just flew away, walk away, move towards something that is more solid, because to go back to this person, you're going back to somebody who is not emotionally there. You want something more. It's not there. There's going to be a lot of jealousy. You know that if you go back, you're going back to like a hornet's nest, and it's not going to work, because there's a third person. Like I keep feeling like I don't see it, but there's a third person in all of this. But yet you wait, because it's almost like this is one of those situations where the temptation and the risk that it takes for the two of you to be together is so high that it feeds your adrenaline. That's not really good, but I do get the sense that, the sneaking around, the secrecy, all of that, oh, it just makes it all the better. But is it really good for you? Right? All right, what else do we have for our Scorpios? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Scorpios. Yeah, you got to quit pretending, especially if the reason why it doesn't work is because this whole thing, the secrets. I mean, they might be married, because there's definitely this element of like, we shouldn't be doing this, but you guys do, and that that's not right. Oh my gosh, the secret. So you got to quit pretending. This card here, this is the element of pretending. You got to quit pretending that there's more there in this relationship than there is, especially when you're good on your own. And if you're not feeling it, I think it'd be easy to go away. Like I said, I think if you put distance between the two of you, just, space and time, your feelings, I think, are going to change. It's like, you want a second chance with this person, really? I don't know. I think there's somebody else better out there for you. Somebody who won't make you feel like this. It's really great. But in the end, if you end up being just the mistress, Scorpio, how's that going to make you feel, right? Think about that. You don't want to be the third person. And you feel like you don't have any other options. It's like this drive, this pull to be with this person is so intense. You just gotta hook up with them. Oh my gosh. Because you're bonded. You're bonded. But you also know that somebody just doesn't want to be there for the long haul. Maybe you want the long haul and they don't. Because it's like one person, yeah, it's just, no. All right, let's see. Anything else for our Scorpios? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's sad. This is one of those things that, it's a toxic energy. It's like an addiction. It's like if you drink, and, you're just starting your sobriety. I mean, that drive to drink is so intense. It's just like any other addiction. It's like those first few days when you have to separate, it's like intoxicating. It's like you can't get them out of your mind. It's obsessive. And like you guys, I mean, you're watching each other. So maybe you guys need to meet again. Maybe you guys really do need to meet again after there's some distance and some time, so that you can meet with some clarity. Because that gives you guys both an opportunity to grow. All right, so I'm going to end this here, Scorpio. So I hope this resonated. If it did, great. If it didn't, that's okay. Take what works, leave what doesn't. The messages are for whoever needs to hear them. So if you liked it, thumbs up for me. And yeah, I'll see you in a few days with the next readings for the new moon. All right, bye now.